Hello everyone, this is Sharing Creations by Carrie. Hello, it's Carrie. Hope you are well. I just wanted to do a quick, if I can do a quick, video on cards that I have made, and the different techniques, I guess, and the different die cuts that I use. If you've seen any of the latest hauls that I have with the die cuts, I have gone crazy with buying die cuts. So there's a total of 5 cards. These two are very similar. This was a stamp and die duo set, whereas you can buy the die and then you can buy the stamp to stamp on it. Well, these are a couple of that I did. I don't think they came out that good. I didn't have a idea in mind. I just kind of went with it, which is probably why it didn't come out as good as I'd hoped. This first one is the die cut, and what I did was I stamped the card, and an afterthought, I was like, oh, I have the die cut. Why am I not using the die cut? So when I stamped it on the card, so if you see it from the side, you will see that there's a stamp underneath. I've seen this done before. I probably didn't mount it as well as I could have, but I was winging it. So I'm thinking the squares that I used to tack it down probably should have just gone down the middle, and then you would have seen more of the stamp on the card itself. So that'll be something I'll try in the future, so it would look better. And then I just watercolored it. I didn't do so hot on this one. I just kind of was trying to find a matching color to go with the pink and the teal, and started with orange, added some purple, added some white, added some pink. I ran amok with that one. But haven't watercolored in a really long time, so this one didn't come out as good. And then there's this one, which I did the same exact thing. You can see the mount tape, which, again, same scenario. I didn't put as many pads on the sticky dots on this side. This one didn't come out as bad. The blue can be desired. Highlighting, I didn't do as well on highlighting as I had hoped, but it's the first time in probably since I was a kid that I touched watercolors. So this one didn't come out as bad. I could probably always go in and add another color to that, add another color to this to add dimension. Who knows? But I need to figure out how to make that one not look as terrible. So I might go back with the orange and see what I come up with on the orange. And because I ended up using an orange stamp, so if I wipe out the orange completely, that kind of throws off the color combo too. And then this was one of the dies that I talked about where you ran the ribbon through. Well, I cut it twice. I ran it through once, butted up the die, and cut it again. And so I needed fussy cut scissors to cut because it's one strip, but it's also connected in those two spots. So it definitely is noticeable, but I think I could have done a better job of lining it up, but this was my first time, so I think I know what I need to do next time. Pretty sure I need to go a tad bit closer so it's not as obvious. At least it's obvious to me. It may not be as obvious to anybody else. But because I worked with a die, so. And then I had another set of dies that were flowers that were, I think, three petals. I only did two of the petals. It had a center for these things, which I don't remember what they're called, the center of the flower. And then I had taken a dried flower and stuck that in the middle. And then stamped hello. When I did this ribbon, I glued this down and had the ribbon extend, and then I tied a bow and tacked that down. And then I had some foil scrap and I cut out the die and signed it. So this is for that friend that I'm making one for every week. And so hopefully she likes it. It's not as bold and out there as the other ones that I've made, but I think she'll still like this one. I also made this one. I have a friend who is leaving for boot camp soon. And so I had this die. I just had to have the die. So I cut it twice so that I could have the army green in there. And then I cut the blessings with the army green color, did the stars, and then cut out Forever Grateful, and then cut out more stars, and then put You Will Be Missed in my own handwriting and signed it. So this one was pretty basic, nothing over the top. I kind of winged this one, wasn't quite sure. I didn't have a vision in my head prior to starting it. So there's that one. And then this one was one of those dies that was complicated and complex. And this one was definitely a challenge. I cut it out 3 times, and it was just one of these panels. And then there was one of these oval shapes. I didn't trim it very good either. Sheesh. Found in all my errors now. But I cut it 3 times so that I could get some of the colors that I had for the flowers. So I cut this panel 3 times so I could get the 2 different purples with the base white. And these little buggers are tiny and they are hard to keep track of. I've lost a bunch of pieces because they went flying somewhere and I haven't the slightest clue where they are, probably in the carpet and can't see it because they're so tiny. But this one was definitely more of the challenging ones. Took me a long time to make it. It's not destinated for anybody as of yet, but I actually like this one. I wish I had trimmed it better. Hopefully, whoever gets it doesn't notice all my flaws. But it was the first time I'm using this die also. And I hate my cutting machine or my cutting. It's a scoreboard and a cutter, but it's the press down and go along the track kind. And it kind of pushes your paper down, even if you're holding onto it. It moves your paper around. And so I kept getting crooked cuts. And I am tired, so my alignment is not very good. My cots are not very good because my vision's starting to fail because I'm so tired. But overall, I know what I need to do next time. And that's why I liked trying them out for the first time and seeing what I need to do for the next time. So I like that one, regardless of my flaws. And then there was one of these stamps that I had that was solid. And I was like, what am I going to do with those? And Jean had said to, goodness, I'm tired, to do like you could do black with the white ink. So I happened to have my blue ink out and I started playing with it because I was playing with my stamp platform, which I'm having a blast with and getting better at it. Um, but I had taken some ink, an ink. I'm so sorry. I had taken a stamp set that I had and was just grabbing and seeing how they would work. And my white, I probably stamped that 8 times. So I'm not a big fan of the white ink for Temu, the one I got, because it's not strong. So I'm wondering if I try one of the different companies, just a different ink pad, style, brand, the whole thing, and see if that one comes out a more stronger pigment. But then I just, see what it would look like with the black on it. Um, and this was the first one I had tried. And this one came out better. Sorry. I think I probably stamped this one 12 times. It is not that much of a difference as far as pigment. This is, I did this blue probably 5 or 6 times trying to get an even coating. And it kept getting darker and darker, and it kind of stayed light here and here. But this one looks a little on the messy side. So I don't know if my paper shifted. I was starting to get annoyed with that one. And then I even tried with green, one of the green stamps. I just grabbed 3, black, green, and white. And it says peace on earth, but it would have worked better if I had done it on a lighter one. But just kind of, I'm so sorry. Just trying to, get some more experience with my stamp press. Testing out more of the stamps to see what other ways I can use them. So I could actually cut these out and actually mount these and use these if I chose to. So just some scraps to play and see, making sure that my skill set gets better. So that is my fun for the evening. This one was done last night. This one was started last night. This one was done last night, and then I did these 2 and finished this one tonight. So, been a little busy with making cards, trying to use the items I purchased. I did place another order. So, I think I have 5 orders. I think I already got a cart started. I still have stuff in my wish list. So who knows what will happen next with my shopping. But I definitely, one of my hauls that's coming is going to be mostly tools to make things easier to progress. Um, like I think I got strips of the 3D foam, which will help me when I get to shaker cards. There's dies that are going to be pretty much a beginner style shaker card. I'm going to try to tackle probably next month the Christmas ones that are more challenging. So hopefully I have a little bit more practice under my belt before I tackle the small hard ones. But I will more than likely have another haul video next week and possibly another card and maybe something completely different. I need to make those. I need to do that T-shirt. So hopefully I can figure that out because I'm not sure what the heat temperature is on that. So I'll have to look that up. But hopefully you enjoyed these. Maybe inspired you a little bit. Take risks and have some fun. And don't forget to go check out Gina K. The lady is teaching me a lot, and I am going to take the risks. She is an excellent teacher. So I think she's on Tuesday and Thursday. You got to go check her out. So that is it. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.